This is a very special weekend for many of us, where we have the opportunity to celebrate not only our independence for this country, but a time to celebrate with our friends and family. We live in one of the most pristine, beautiful places in this country, on the shores of the Great South Bay, which adjoins one of the most beautiful barrier islands again in the country, Fire Island. And all too often, this wonderful celebratory weekend is disturbed by a boating accident. Many of our residents, many of our friends that live in adjoining communities love to enjoy the waters of the Great South Bay, our beaches, and all too often we experience tragedy. This can be a wonderful weekend, but the focus should be on boating safety. We absolutely need to remind our friends, remind our family, and remind our neighbors of the importance of remaining vigilant as it comes to safety.
Boating while intoxicated will not be tolerated in the town of Islip. We will do all enforcement efforts needed to comply with that mission. We would rather see voluntary compliance, where you have a designated operator for your boat. The laws on intoxication are exactly the same as those for operating a motor vehicle. You will be arrested, you will be processed, and you will go to jail. Every boat that's operated in the state of New York is required to have certain equipment on board to protect the operators and the passengers. Life jackets, fire extinguishers, and so on. We put on our emergency lights, just like a police car would, and we hail to them, and they pull over, and we moor alongside of them and conduct a safety inspection. And if we ascertain that the operator at that point might be intoxicated, we'll bring him on board our boat, tow his vessel into shore, conduct our standardized field sobriety testing, and if he fails those, he will be arrested and processed at the 3rd Precinct.
Every day you have an emptiness and you don't want to go on. Just be cautious. I want to have a good time, but that was taken away from me because the irresponsibility of 3 men who made the wrong choices. They could have made the right choice. They could have taken a ferry to their picnic. They didn't. They ran us over and destroyed our lives. So as you look at me today, think of the lives that you destroy by making the wrong choices. Just take caution and have a safe 4th of July.
We have great harbor police with us in the town of Islip. We also work with the Suffolk County Police, and the Coast Guard have the right, and have done it to me, can pull a boat over and do the safety inspection. So there are layers of protection out there for boaters. Remember, boaters have to follow the rules of the road. One of the problems we have in the United States is we don't enforce that. But as a naval officer, we're trained in that, and it's a shame that we do not teach a person who can pick up a boat what's the difference between a green buoy and a red buoy, and how our system of channels work.